Hello, it's Billy. Alexandra had a question regarding Faber-Castell nibs and inks and converters. So this here is a Graf Faber-Castell Anello Ebony fountain pen. It has a hinge clip, so it's gentler in fabrics, a coin engraved edge detail on top of the crown. It's quite nice, and you'll notice that it's also engraved. So you unscrew it, and then there's your nib. On top of the nib, you'll see normally an M because we buy most of our nibs in a medium width. This happens to be fine, and then there's also broad. This also unscrews, and right now I'm using a cartridge in here, and this pen hasn't been used in a while, so this is all dried out. So this is pretty easy to remedy. You can pop it off if you're using cartridges. You just pop the new cartridge in, and what's nice is that if you have them butt to butt, you can have a spare going in opposite direction, and then have your other one up top, and then screw this back in, and then you always have one in the cartridge or barrel. So as for converters, this is the converter here, and it has a plunger that acts like a piston, and you're able to drop ink. Always use ink that's made for fountain pens, so you want to make sure that this is in here, and since this hasn't been used in a while, it might not drop the ink, but there's a workaround on that. When you dip it in, you want to make sure you go just above the little eye here, and you don't want to go too far up or else it's going to create a mess. So take the stem here and push the plunger by twisting it counterclockwise all the way down, putting it in the ink, drawing it up, and like I said, this nib hasn't been used in a while, so the ink is dried out. So we're going to remove the nib and just put the converter in there directly and drop the ink like so. Remove the excess. I use a paper towel to wipe it off. Make sure it's secure. And then put it back into the barrel. Screw the barrel back on. And then you are all set.